Welcome to the Art of Hitting Club. Today we got something good for you. We're reviewing 3 bats. We're trying a different style of the review and hope you like it. We're getting some of our key players to be like the keeper of the stats here. And the first bat that we're reviewing is the John Bailey bat, and Gary Benton, one of the best hitters, one of the best power hitters in the club, maybe one of the best power hitters in the state of Florida. Very knowledgeable military guy. Thank you for the service. And Gary will let you know what he thinks. And so we got big Chuck Tugler here with the Mike Dill bat. And Chuck is a great teammate, pitcher, one of the best pitchers in Brevard County, and is a good hitter, long ball and short ball. And of course, my buddy Dan Carlson, my co-host of the podcast, and he's got the Mike Dill bat, the big cat bat. Man, how appropriate is that with Dano with the Mike Dill bat? Both of them are left-handed. Both of them are big studs. Well, Dan's not as big as him. And of course, we got little Frank there that he's in this picture. And who else? And Keith Carroll. Keith Carroll's one of the most up-and-coming sluggers in Brevard County. Really improved his game over the years. And Brent's missing somewhere. Where's Brent? But
as we got a Mike in
let's listen to what the
bat
guys
review
have
here
to say
today with 3 special bats, and I got all the studs lined up here. Let's tell them what bats we're got in our hands.
We got a Mike Dill Worth, the Bedlam.
Alan Tanner, AT-18. Johnny Bailey, Mike and Ultra.
Mike Macenko, Big Cat.
Mike Dill, Balance.
Pretty good. You gonna be all right today? You awake?
Eastern Empire, Mario Foster.
Mario Foster. Well, Gary, what 3 are we doing today?
I think we're doing the Mike Dill, the Johnny Bailey, and the Mike Macenko, Big Cat.
Okay. How are we going to do it? What do you guys recommend?
I think we need to sit there and just take a round, loosen up a little bit, and then we'll sit there and take a few swings with our own personal bats. Check the velos on that, and then compare it to these later on and everything in the second round. So give us kind of an idea how it compares to our gamers.
And just to let you know, Ed, this tested at 230.
I was coming right to that. My next move was, Chuck, tell us how you tested with that great device that you brought to the club.
We have a bat tester. Johnny Bailey is 250. This was 230. This was 225, right? Hold on, we wrote it down.
Yeah.
Keith, the secretary.
That's 230.
230, I'm sorry.
White bat's 225.
225,
That's
my
250.
bad. That's 250.
Okay.
Got it mixed up.
So now, the theory is what? When we swing it, we're going to see how it goes down?
Yes. And we figure out how many swings are on each bat. So when you swing, you try to swing at least a half a bucket or a bucket on each one. If you do 10, 10, 10, and we all try to keep a track about how many we think we swung on the bat. So then when we retest it, we can say, okay, this bat had 80 swings and it went from 225 down to 200, something like that.
So we need somebody to keep the books in here. I'm going to be doing the radar gun. We're going to do the exit speed on the bats too. So we're going to try to give you some good data. Well, get in here. Well, I'll just do it to 4 you guys. It's easier. See, that was a weak hit. Still, see that exit speed. I don't like right there.
80.
That was an 80. That was a good shot. That now?
I have Mike Dill.
Mike Dill, the white one. Mike Dill's the white one. The gold one is Macenko, and the black one's Bailey.
80.
80.
76.
76. 54. 54, but still went 260.
77.
What's that?
2 left.
Two?
This is a Dill, right? This is a balance bat, so what do you think?
I don't like the balance as well.
Doesn't you don't look like he's swinging it?
63.
63 with his Foster.
Maybe the highest of his 7 that he takes.
What was that one?
Register.
Okay, well hold it tight. You gotta hold it. No,
I did.
that ain't the way you hold it, dude. You gotta hold it up like that.
Okay, well that's why I didn't register.
Okay, well you gotta.
The grass was moving really slow.
I can't give you a 4-year degree on it.
70.
73 and he hit that.
700 feet up in the air.
Yeah, long way. The wind's blowing in. Oh, I was gonna catch that one. Shit. That's it. Well, how much?
73.
73, and that was well over 300. It's
I'm trying to hit a high pitch down on the ground, so
Yeah.
it's not working.
No.
81. That's the Dill bat. You hit it swinging that pretty good.
So 86 and what, 80?
What was? Let's go over that. What you had 86 with the
86 with those two,
yeah,
and 84 without.
and 84 with the white. Okay. You know those the 80s where they line shots, right?
No, it was a mixture.
Mixture.
When you were pulling the ball.
Usually you don't get an 80 when you got a real high.
No, when it goes high. No, when it's line drive pulling.
So that's why I question why exit speed. I mean, exit speed is important, obviously, but it doesn't mean that. What does it mean? I mean, yeah, it's fast the ball's coming off, but unless you don't hit it where they ain't, your ass gonna be out.
Right.
And you don't have to hit one out of the park with a 100-mile-an-hour bat speed.
You had 74 and it was.
Yeah, he could hit 74, 75 and still hit it 3 something.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know if a lot of people realize that, because who thinks about exit speed? Regular ball player.
Yeah.
It's just goofballs like us that don't have nothing better to do.
57. Easily. Pop it.
Hey, Dan, stay in here so I can swing. The reach, don't let the ball get to you.
Trying to go backside.
Benny's a new fan. Frank's a new fan of Benny.
68.
68. That was a good swing. What was that?
50.
50. Don't go to work, Frankie. That's the Macenko there, right? Nice. Yeah, that's nice. Real nice.
9.
See, that's a heavier bat. You seem to.
26.
Yeah, but it's end load. It's Macenko's bat too, right? That's a full end load. He's got the heaviest end load, I think. And it always.
69.
So once you get that thing rolling.
66.
66. So Frank had 69, the highest on.
So did you see one person go? The afternoon. Yeah, they were in the afternoon, so it was. No, these are different. 51.
51.
$74. Didn't really.
Boy, that's it. Well,
56 and it was hit.
what was that?
Yeah, 56.
56.
Yeah, what's exit speed? mean?
Damn.
Yeah.
What is that? What one is that?
That's Johnny Bailey.
Johnny Bailey. And I'm saying wow because it went almost 3. Did it go 300, Frank?
Probably.
Looked like 300. That hit well. That's coming off that bat.
That
Good.
Was higher. That was higher speed. It was 59
Now this is the Macenko balance.
balanced.
I wouldn't expect Frank to hit the ball well with this.
No, that's not Macenko.
You feel the difference, don't you?
Yeah, big difference.
Yeah. You don't feel nothing at the end.
26 feels heavier.
Well, yeah. but that's hit well. That's because you got quicker bat speed.
What was that? 69.
69.
A lower one on that.
Guys, what were we here? The white one was what?
69.
69. Bailey.
The
camo,
The Bailey-
camo was 74 and the red one was 69.
69.
69, 70.
Which bat did you like the best?
I guess I like this because it's balanced.
Really? You swing and load, don't you?
I don't know. I don't think because
You're an end load guy.
End load felt heavier than my 28 ounce. My 28 ounce.
Maybe that is balanced. I don't know. We'll look on it and see what it is. You
75.
stud too.
75 exit speed. And that was 76. 67.
How many did you hit out this weekend, Cowboy?
I didn't play.
You hit out where you gonna play.
85. See when he gets the line drive?
You're right, too.
84. See right down the middle? You're getting higher exit speed. 77.
Oh, that's a good swing.
Keith, you did. 65.
65.
That ball cut back.
61.
61.
How far it went?
Yeah.
78. Woo!
Big.
74. You got 78. 67.
Yeah, that was smart. No, dance well. So.
Why?
69.
Couldn't get the bat around on that one.
But for me, the first thing I do is
61.
61.
Now that said, that was hit pretty good.
61.
be hard because they sold out. I'm gonna
That one almost 300.
if they get another ship.
Don't just say yes if it ain't. Say no.
Past the pole is 300. That was probably 270.
There you go. Be honest.
63.
And that was hit good, though.
Better for me to negotiate.
This is a good bat right here.
Yeah.
It's got good, Wow.
65.
Knuckler.
This bat, I think Jose might be all right.
Yeah, it's starting to break in that bat. You can feel it.
I looked, I think it was so quick. I'm sitting here like,
72.
I look back at him and everything. I got two strikes.
Yep, right down the middle.
Better go, and then he goes, "Oh," I'm like, shit. So next time, I got
70. And look how far that went.
just let me get ready to die.
58.
What we got here? What's the highest?
70.
The highest one we used the camo bat.
Johnny Bailey.
Yeah.
Johnny Bailey? Yeah. You know, all those bats, this probably was the best.
Now your Easton, your Mario was the highest.
What was the Mario?
78.
Yeah. And this was the second best, I thought.
Yeah.
And that was the exit speed was
72.
72. I don't know how that applies into my age. What was Frank's bat speed?
Yeah.
Or exit speed?
The highest one was 74 with that camo bat.
Yeah.
With the camo bat, that one? Big Cat?
No, the Johnny Bailey.
I think they're doing 70.
Oh,
That's
Bailey?
Bailey's unique camo one, right?
And that's 26. Okay. Still not sure what it's telling us.
You got another battery. This is going to be pitching selection.
70,
Just stay away from the bad shit.
Exactly.
Just swing
65.
what you're going to.
Right. Just to keep it up. I don't want to.
That's a nice shot.
Right.
So.
Knuckle it.
How's the balance feel?
I like it.
You're hitting it good.
Please.
Damn, I guess you do. It's hit well, Chuck. Had a good catch to catch
I
it.
used to play poker with him before
before he was a big league. He's something. I liked him. He was one of the nicest guys, one of the best pure hitters in the game.
He's up there with all them.
Nice. I guess you do like that. Holy shit, Chuck.
Which one of them did it? Bullshit. That's just like Barry Bonds. Put him in.
Bet you swing now.
It's like Carlos already got said in that show.
Don't you think you're hitting that ball really good with that bat?
You still have to hit the same ball.
Right.
I mean, what do you do?
I don't care how many roads you're on. You've got a 190-mile-an-hour pitch coming. You still hand contact and
Just because you.
So what do you got here, buddy? What are you thinking about those three?
Well,
so he's like, you know that.
the big cat
Sticking a needle in your ass.
was too heavy for me,
Uh-huh.
but it came off the bat well.
Uh-huh.
The Macenko, the Dill, I liked the balance. It had a lot more pop, and it had more. The barrel was a little softer, so it jumped off the bat.
And you kind of hit it farther, right? That
Yeah.
was the softest barrel?
Yes, I thought. And Johnny Bailey, I squared up quite a bit. I like that one too.
Yeah,
But the Mike
just a little
Dill
heavy.
bat is the one I hit the best.
Well, you don't want to use a Macenko if you don't like the end weight, but
Right.
that end weight helps a lot of guys. And I'll tell you what, you can hit it a long way with that Macenko if you
Right.
get it
Well,
going.
that's what Elmer uses, the big cat,
Does he?
with the weighted in. He hits the heck out of the ball. But I'm an old man, so. But the Bailey and the Mike Dill is probably what I'd be.
How old are
looking
you, man? You think
at. 60. I'm going on 66.
You're getting old.
Getting old. I got to start working out like you, Ed.
What bat you're swinging there? What?
That was the.
You're gonna go. That's
the big cat.
that's the Dill there.
Bailey, and this is the Dill.
What do you think of that balance compared to end low?
It doesn't go as far for me. Feels good to swing though.
Remember now, your goal is to hit a lot of base hits.
Yep.
Probably because there's a white car right there.
Difference, but it does to your mind. Now that's hit real well.
Even if it's in there.
That's hit as far as some of the ones you hit.
Terrible.
I'll try to get everybody later, but tell me what you think of those bats, those three new bats.
Good bats. If you're looking for heavy, mid, or light, that's those. Mike has got some. Those are three really good choices, man. They all swing different. The barrels are. These are brand new, so a little tight. But as we've been swinging them, they're.
We hadn't even taken the plastic off.
No, the plastic's still good plastic.
Yeah, good plastic.
Good job, guys.
Good plastic, good bat.
Yeah.
Okay, man, thanks. Dan swinging a Bedlam now. Another Michelin. Not really reviewing that, but he just hit one off the handle at 300 some feet. Nice swing there. Whoa! Whoa, dude! What do you say to that one, Daniel? Oh, that Bedlam's the bomb, man. Look at how that's coming off that Bedlam. Oh, that's a hit. Nobody catches that ball. Well, pretty much anything's deadly in Dan's hand. Where'd that go? It went over the fence over it. No, it did it go? Did it go over the fence? No. We're band, nice. What's that Bedlam? What, a 12-inch barrel or 13?
13 and a half.
13 and a half.
13 and a half, two-piece.
Two-piece. Is it balance or end load?
It's unloaded.
End load?
It says XL on it.
XL, that means
That's extra large.
extra large. No, I think it means extra load.
Extra long.
Extra long? No.
I don't know. I have no idea what it is.
Been through that.
No, for the bat, I think it means. Look at that. You hit it far to left field. That was 300 to left field with a half-ass swing. There was a half-ass swing for you. Have we ever done a review on? Okay, we got some serious stuff going on here. Chuck's gonna measure these bats. Okay, this
Big cat.
I
that's
know.
a big cat.
230.
What was it first? It
was 230.
And we figured we had, how many guys we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 7's 50. Maybe.
No, he's got it right here.
Oh,
I think he, I don't know if he tallied it up or not.
everybody did 7 swings.
73.
All right, 75 swings.
73, 75. And the battery, oh, wait a minute.
75 apiece.
Yeah, approximately. Approximately.
All right, so is that on 0?
It is.
All right, here we go.
This is the red one.
Yes.
It's a little lower than 2. It's about 2. That was 225, so it's coming in at about
220.
220.
And what did we do it at?
Down 5.
230.
It was 230. All right, so
25.
That's the Mike Dill balance.
And yours
What was it originally?
was 225.
225.
Let's do it below it.
is that on 0?
Mm-hmm. It's a little lower than 225.
What is
How
it?
much lower?
Not a ton.
Look here. Well, hold on a second. Yeah, you know,
Well,
at 225 is that next notch.
yes, that's 225. So
So
in between the
210.
220, 210.
210.
210.
Okay, so it lost 15 out of 75 hits.
We got to understand the loss in some contexts is getting more pop on the bat. Some of these big strong guys don't like that soft barrel. They want the hard barrel. You know, Dan was crushing the ball was anything really, but
Well,
it was like you were crushing the ball with the Mike
Don't
Dill.
go too far. Yeah.
that's it.
So how many?
This was 250.
This was 250.
Yeah.
Where the hell is it?
Oh, it's
there
lower
we go.
than 2. It's like 210, 25, 205.
No way. You gotta try that again, man. I don't think it lost that much.
Yeah. I told you I heard that thing.
Make sure it's on 0.
We try it on another side of the bat.
Well, all right. Well, is that on 0?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, so that went on this side 220, about 225.
So it dropped 25.
Still
Yep.
dropped, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
dropped quite a
Drop
bit.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
told you.
okay.
I heard
because,
that.
because this gets at 200, it holds from there to 175.
Oh, really?
It
You heard
stays.
that one's got 200. Hold
Yeah,
on.
it
That's
holds
the,
its
that's the
compression.
Bailey bat, right?
John Bailey,
So
right?
that went down 25.
Right.
This went down 15.
And we had 75 swings on that bat too.
Want that thing?
Big John, when we gonna get you back, man? We got John Friday on a disabled list, the super stud of this hitting club. Hits it farther than any human.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why he has that bionic arm coming on.
Yeah. Look at that arm, get little
We're getting
gears
This
on
will
it.
help you hit the ball, you know.
Huh?
Help hit the ball.
Looks like it helps you, you know, masturbate.
No. I call for it.
Not sure.
Put
But I noticed
put the
that,
buckets
because
down
you
for a
were
minute,
right about
please.
Brett. He was way early.
Yeah, because it was one.
Gary, I know you couldn't swing with your arm today.
Yeah.
But what did you think about the way the new bats
Trust-
and the short
You
porch?
three right here.
I wasn't really watching, but
what I
I
was
know I actually had a Johnny Bailey a few years back, and it was like one of the things was it dropped compression too fast. It sounds like they fixed that problem. It started out at what 250, and I think it finished up after about 75 to 100 swings at about 225. So I'm definitely interested in trying it.
You like that Johnny Bailey, huh?
Well, I didn't get an opportunity to swing this one, but
But I
like
mean,
said-
you like the concept of the.
Yeah, it was like the one I had before. The first 100 swings were great. The ball jumped off of it, and then it just lost too much compression too fast.
Well,
No, I was interested in swinging this one, see how it did.
well, we'll have it next. You think you'll be able to hit on Saturday?
Maybe we'll see,
Okay,
depending on
man.
what the wife comes up with.
Hey, what the wife comes up with. Okay, buddy. Well, I hope you don't hold it against me. I'm an asshole.
We all have our issues.
That is about a little bit over 175.
It's a little above 175.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
good.
was a Bedlam.
Yeah, that was my gamer. So that's good.
Remember, guys, all these bats are good. It depends on how they feel in your hands and the weight. That's why you give the options. You got different weights, different feels, different handles. Everything's different. But understand it's all about you and what you like. We're going to put in the description a lot of the details of what we found out from the stats, if you will, the difference in the compression at the end of the session, and exit speed and that stuff. I'm not sure how much that tells you, but hey, please hit subscribe and look in the description for more detail.